What's up guys, DELUXEmenu here, and I'm going to be showcasing my Amara build, and it's going to be called Bullet Fist. Now, the reason why it's going to be called Bullet Fist is because we're going to be shooting our melee damage to boost our damage. Now, what that is going to be because the Kensei. Now, this thing, after activating your action skill, deal 10% of your melee damage boosted as your element type, whatever. It's a lot of damage. You're gonna be playing this almost like a phaserker, but with completely different skills. Keyword is almost. Now you're gonna want a mod with like melee damage on it, some weapon damage, or maybe SMG or something. If I had something with SMG, that'd be good too. Now you're going to be using an icebreaker victory rush for like mobbing, honestly, and then for bossing you're going to be using the pearl of ineffable knowledge. Still the best mod for that. For shield you can use different things, but I like to use a frozen heart. I don't have a little 65 one, and that would be better, just be more damage. But yeah, frozen heart to insta freeze enemies. And we're gonna want to so frozen heart to insta freeze enemies, and I'll tell you why in a sec. Plasma coil got a consecutive hits one for when the enemies are not above 90% health, which is honestly quite a bit, but I stick to it anyway. Because if I have a 65 shield, the novas from that are gonna be a lot, and they're gonna like insta kill little enemies and almost insta kill regular enemies. We have the flipper here, but the flipper actually sucks. But with the Kensei, I'm guessing there's something going on with like maybe the extra projectiles don't, every single one doesn't count or something, because it's just bad. It's just really bad. Maybe you need higher base damage on a gun. The higher the base damage, the higher the damage. I have to test out quite a few things, honestly. But anyway, for the grenade, we're just using action skill and cryo. Why not? More cryo damage, and maybe it feeds into this. I'm not entirely sure. Light show's good, but because it's not splash, you don't get the full benefit from a lot of skills. You need splash guns. You need them. You just straight up need them. So we're obviously going to be showing off the plasma coil. So the reason why you want enemies to be frozen is because this skill right here, you do more damage, and it scales with mayhem. It does a lot of damage, like a lot. The only thing, there's not a ton that boosts it, but just base weapon damage of your gun will make this more. Action skill damage and something else I forgot, but a lot of other damage boosters like melee damage and stuff like that don't boost it. It's very interesting. Z Karma has a video on it. But anyway, this is the skill tree we're going to be doing. Purple, of course. We don't want skills like ebb and flow, because it doesn't actually count as melee, and we don't want this because we're not killing with melee. So that's all there's to it. But we want things that are going to boost our melee. So we're going to want no mistakes in nature, heavy rain for the splash, unweave the rainbow, tons of damage from the skill, go with the flow. When we freeze an enemy, we get our damage increased. This build is also mainly good for bossing. Mobbing, or doing a boss that has ads kind of at the start, like a takedown or something. Anyway, joyful freedom. Anytime we use our phase grasp, we get melee damage. You're gonna make sure you fake grasp a bit, because this actually stacks. It doesn't say it stacks, but it does. Burn both ends. That's just like straight damage increase anytime you take damage, and it stacks. Just straight damage increase. It's amazing. Atman, this will boost the ties that bind damage when it links, and this will actually boost unweave the rainbow. Free the soul, and these link. This boost, and clear the mind. It's self-explanatory. Y'all know. I have a point here to help freeze, but you could put it like anywhere else if you want to put it in sustainment. Now, the reason why we don't go to forceful expression, it's only temporary that we don't, because right now, for some reason, the cryo fist element thingy, it doesn't work with infusion or forceful expression for some reason. They gotta fix it. Hopefully they fix it soon. Anyway, Anima, max it out. Steady hands, max it out. Put one in here just for when we aren't using cryo and we just use fire or something. Tempest, elemental damage, duh. This is gonna boost our melee damage. So yeah, you need it because our damage is gonna be boosted by melee anyway. It's like a combination of melee and regular. Dread, need it for the damage. It's gonna boost our Unweave the Rainbow and just, you know, damage in general. Deep Wells, why not? We're here. Indiscriminate, awesome. Sustainment, that's your healing skill. Personal Space, damage, health, just to move down, but you could also go in this if you want, but I don't see the point. Arms Deal to give us some more splash damage and some splash damage reduction. Helping Hands to just give us regular damage reduction in general. And Find Your Center for the melee damage boost. We don't need to go all the way down here. This is the only other melee damage increaser. This can only activate when we melee, so this will only boost like Unweave the Rainbow, really, and then our regular gun damage. Well, yeah, it'll just really just overcharge Unweave the Rainbow, and we don't need that. We're gonna be using Phase Grass. That's really kind of like the only one you can use because the class mod, it only lasts 6 seconds, and it's only when you start the action skill. So yeah, you're gonna want to use that. Ties that bind for obvious reasons. I use the expedite. I don't think it actually works with ties that bind because it doesn't it's technically not action skill damage because Samsara actually doesn't work with ties that bind. So, but I have it anyway. But you could do Allure if you want. You could do. Actually, this might be better. Who knows? Whatever. Anyway, let's get it. We're gonna start with our 390, but Fake Grass. We're just gonna kill this enemy regularly. That did a lot. I'm about to go down. Yep. Insta dead. She said victorious as usual. Dead. Yeah, everything's just dying. What? Oh my gosh, can I like get up this ladder? Thank you. Yeah, that's without using our action skill. Okay. Somebody's over here. I can't see him. What the? Oh, that scared me. That was so weird. Let's go ahead and switch to our just consecutive hits, because why not? I knew that was going to hit me. I knew that was going to hit me. Damn, it froze them all the way over there. That's crazy. Yep, there you go. It's just that easy, guys. When testing it against a Phase Zerker, even because they play like Phase Zerker, I felt that this was much stronger than Phase Zerker. I really did. I felt it was much stronger than Phase Zerker. But it could just be me. I'm not sure. That's what I felt. Why do I use the shock element? That's because it ignores everything and shock actually gets the highest damage from that Tempest skill. But you could easily just, you know, dang, I hit enemies from all over there. But yeah, as you can see, crazy mobbing, crazy, good survivability. Oof. Now one thing you could also do is use the... You could always use the Beskar shield for survivability, say F the Cryonovas. And what's funny is the bullets reflected will do the amped shots from your Classmon. But anyway, yep, this is a build. Have fun with it. Do what you can, do what you want, whatever. Just have fun, guys. Alright, bye.